Hey everyone, this is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, and welcome to a different style of video for this channel. What have I got in store for you? Well, check back in a second. Hey everyone, this is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, and welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd do something a little different today versus me talking outside or going to activate a park. I want to start showing you guys some of the things that I do when, and I hate the word activate, but I just can't think of a better word to replace it with right now. When I go out and do parks on, not parks on the air, when I go out to activate worldwide flora and fauna, islands on the air, all kinds of different programs other than POTA, because we all know there's a big wide world out there in addition to what POTA has. Unfortunately, many of you are stuck in the POTA universe and haven't really experienced other ham radio type portable operations programs. But hopefully this video and subsequent videos will help share what else is out there besides just doing POTA, because there is a big wide world out there, and I find a lot of POTA people are going to get stuck in the POTA world, but also they just don't know that these other things exist. And when they get out there and experience it, then they realize, yes, there is a huge big world. And I was like many of you, when I first got it, I did my first POTA activation back in January of 2024, earlier this year. I was stuck in the POTA world. And it wasn't until I started researching and started talking to other people and watching YouTube videos that there is a huge big world besides POTA out there. Worldwide flora and fauna, islands on the air, summits on the air, mills on the air, bunkers on the air, castles on the air, you name it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a really good tool called GMA, and I'm going to share my screen on my computer so you can actually see what I'm looking at as I talk here. So this is the tool, GMA, that I go into. And it actually was thanks to Pierre, Victor Echo 2 Golf Tango, who I went out to Grindstone Island with recently, who kind of shared with me some of the added features. I've been using GMA for a while as a spotting page, and I'm going to log in with my account here. Got to create an account. And I was usually going under all-in-one and just watching this spotting page, because the spotting page here shows you worldwide flora and fauna. These are flora and fauna here. Summits on the air. The little icon here will show you islands on the air. And if there's a lighthouse on here, the lighthouse would show up. But I'm not going to focus on this today. It's going to be something for another video. What I want to show with you here is that there's a whole different logging program here that you can use in GMA to track other activities outside of POTA. So I have my I like the word chaser versus hunter. They have all my chaser QSOs here. I just uploaded a bunch of logs earlier here, so they're not reflecting in here yet. Yeah, so if I go into my activator log, I can see all the logs that I've uploaded for these are all flora and fauna type logs. So it shows me that I've done one lighthouse, 15 flora and fauna, and one iota. So those have all been uploaded. Lighthouse and flora and fauna and the worldwide flora and fauna. So I'm going to go and upload another lighthouse here. So I'm going to go get a log, and I'm going to get a log, and I'm going to upload the lighthouse. Okay, so I'm going to go into Polo, and I'm going to go to this log here when I went to the Rishabuktu Head Lighthouse, Charlie Alpha November 430. I'm going to take this log. I'm going to export the log file out to my hard drive. I'm going to delete all these old logs though, because I don't want to get confused. Paste that log file in there. So there's my log for Charlie Alpha November 430. What I do here now is I go to GMA and I go to ADIF upload, and I choose my log file here. And I'm just going to put the references in here just to be sure, because lighthouses are a little different than, say, worldwide flora and fauna or parks on the air. Put my call sign in there just to make sure that everything gets in there properly. If you leave them blank, it'll get ignored. So here is my reference, Charlie Alpha November 430, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Here's all the stations I worked on that outing at that lighthouse. I'm going to click on OK. It's going to go verify them, so that puts the check marks next to them. And I'm going to click OK. And now it's going to, if I have any other cross references, I can put them in there. Anything like flora and fauna or islands on the air, castles on the air, I can put them in there. I don't have any other changes, so I'm going to click on confirm, and I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going to click OK again, click on finish. Now one thing I didn't stop there, but you can upload a picture, you can put your rig equipment in there, the weather, all that stuff in there if you wish, right? So then when I go back to my activator log, if I scroll down here in my log, eventually I will see all my other item. I will see that log import here. Now, it hasn't showed up yet. It's taken a while just for it to get processed by the system, but it eventually will show up in this list. And you can see here that I have Grindstone Island. Here I have the Charlie November Alpha 014, which was the island. Charlie Alpha November 711, which was the lighthouse. The Worldwide Flora and Fauna reference. Here, okay, here it is now. So Charlie Alpha November 430, Cape Lemire, Rishibaktu Head Lighthouse, 86 QSO. So it all shows up here in this log. So once on GMA, other hams around the world can get access, get your logs just like you would at POTA or Worldwide Flora and Fauna. You upload your logs and they can get credit. They shows up in their chaser activity. So it's just another tool that you can use to share your log files. Now, I haven't tried uploading a POTA log in here. I don't think POTA would work. It's not on the list. So this will be for any activity. So something to keep in mind, when you're doing POTA, for example, there's a high probability that POTA location that you're at is also a Worldwide Flora and Fauna location, or it could be a lighthouse on the air. It could be an islands on the air. If you're at a historical fort, for example, like I go to Fort Gaspereau or Fort Voyager close by, those are also on castles on the air. So double check and make sure that the location that you're going to do some portable ham radio at could be part of other programs. And you can just see how simple it is to upload that information. So I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. I hope you're able to follow along on this video. I promise I will get better at doing these how-to videos as I get a bit more comfortable doing them. But I hope this one at least gets you onto GMA and you start looking at other programs besides POTA, Worldwide Flora and Fauna. That's an easy one to get into. Islands on the air, summits on the air. A lot of parks, POTA locations are cross-referenced with other programs. So check that out. There is a huge, big world outside there, outside of just doing POTA. And I highly, highly, highly encourage you to check it out. Again, I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys get some value from these videos. 7-3, everyone.